Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, where's my brethren in Alabama? Shout out to Alabama. And speaking of Alabama, let's talk about Alabama, Tuscaloosa's own Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. We ain't too far away from that March 3rd fight against Luis Ortiz. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very excited for it, and I can't really tell you guys how I know this is gonna happen. But let's just say Luis Ortiz is gonna be a dead man walking into the ring tonight. Let's just say there's something that I know about Luis Ortiz that I can't disclose right now, but it's bad. Like, he's not gonna be that good against Wilder. We're gonna leave it at that, and maybe on a Google Live hangout in the middle of it somewhere in the future, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. But yeah, Wilder won that fight. But in regards to Wilder, he's out here and he's talking trash just about, like, again, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, fighters of the past. And here's what he said. He said, I quote, all right, these past champions, what they should be doing is motivating the up-and-coming guys. They don't need to motivate me because I'm self-motivated. They don't need to give me convincing, but these other guys coming up, they should start a trend. Instead of hating on these guys coming up coming for the top, or worry about their legacy getting run over for what they did in their era, that era is gone. This is a new era over here. They should be praising the new guys like the other countries where every other former champion is behind their people. But in America, it's different. Nobody wants to see nobody become bigger than the one before them. Nobody's legacy is going to be passed. Those guys are subject to their own opinion. I don't get upset when these guys come and clap back and say certain things. I don't get upset when Lennox Lewis wanted to defend one of his era's brothers. Although Lennox fought Tyson way past his prime, I don't find offense for that, and it doesn't bother me. So Deontay Wilder's pissed off that some, I don't even want to say all, because I've heard numerous, all right? I mean, I've interviewed numerous heavyweight fighters, ex-heavyweight champions that have spoken glowingly of Deontay Wilder. A couple examples. Riddick Bowe has spoken very highly of Deontay Wilder. Chris Bird has spoken very highly of Deontay Wilder. So I think Deontay Wilder, he has selective hearing. Maybe it's only a couple heavyweights, but Deontay Wilder, get in touch with True School Sports. I'll put you on to some interviews where people are talking positively about you. So it ain't all negative in America. I just think you're being sensitive. No two ways about it. You're being sensitive and only hearing the negativity because that's what you want to hear to motivate you. And if that's the case, then, fair play to you. But those guys aren't hating on you, quote unquote. They're not hating on you because of the fact that, they don't want to see them surpassed. They're hating on you because you're freaking deluded. You're a deluded fighter, okay? You're out here saying that you could beat these guys, yet you've never beaten a B-level heavyweight ever in your entire career. Your best two wins are Stavern and Artur Spilka. And outside of that, it's a bunch of cannon fodder. And there's no two ways about it. That's why those guys are pissed off at you, because, they say, Mike Tyson didn't beat this guy. Mike Tyson didn't beat that guy. But look, Mike Tyson was the youngest undisputed heavyweight champion of all time. Lennox Lewis beat every man he ever stepped in the ring with. Even the guys he lost to, he avenged all of his losses. So you are not in the league of those guys for those reasons. You have not yet to do anything historic in boxing. Are you a fantastic one-punch knockout artist? Absolutely. You are a God-given, fantastic one-punch knockout artist. But have you done anything as far as resume, as far as quality of fighters? And I get you can only fight the guys in your era, but have you beaten, Luis Ortiz is going to be your best fight. And quite honestly, I think I know it, you know it, and everyone in the boxing world knows that this fight could have been happening a long time ago. All right, but Luis Ortiz got a lot older. And like I said, I can't disclose what I know about Luis Ortiz, but let's just say I know something that's gonna, make him not perform well on the night. But he might still perform well. I might be wrong. He might still perform well because Wilder has so many deficiencies. Luis Ortiz might go by a couple rounds on his boxing ability, but he's gonna age quickly. And you could expect. I'm telling you guys right now, you could expect another Stavern type of knockout from Wilder, but those guys aren't hating on you because they don't want to see you past them. They're hating on you because you're freaking deluded. And I mean, a lot of those same guys you mentioned, I've seen them give respect to the Joseph Parkers and the Anthony Joshuas in the world. I made videos about them. And it's because those guys are respectable. Those guys are humble. Those guys aren't talk. Those guys aren't saying bullshit things like, "Oh, I can knock out the 1986 Mike Tyson," when your best win is Bermane Stiverne. So, well, Wilder, I think he has selective hearing because there are heavyweights that speak glowingly of him. Like I said, Chris Bird, Riddick Bowe have, in my own interviews, has spoke very well of the guy. Um, but I guess he was a Tyson fan. He was a Lennox Lewis fan, so he wants those guys to like him. And he hasn't quite they haven't quite warmed up to him like they had the other heavyweights because of his freaking delusional mentality towards heavyweight fighters of the yesteryears. So that's what it is, man. Deontay Wilder once again complaining, whining, moaning that the heavyweights of yesteryear don't think he's that great. That the heavyweights of yesteryear call him what he is, and so far that's a good fighter that really hasn't beaten anyone of note. And I think that's a fair assessment because he really hasn't beaten anybody of note. You know, it's kind of like in Rocky when Rocky became champion and he started beating everybody. And he started thinking he was better than he really was. And his trainer, Mickey, I believe it was in Rocky 3, had to remind him, hey, your opponents were hand-picked. And it's the same thing with Wilder. You became champion, but your opponents have been hand-picked. So let's not get deluded now. And that's just what it is, man. So you guys can love the truth. You can hate the truth. I really don't give a damn, but your boy BT is putting you on game to what's really going on. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. And like I said in every video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just kidding from Dania. And that's Dania in South Florida if you didn't know. So if you didn't know, get your damn geography up. And until next time, take care, guys.